Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Kimetsu no Yaiba episode 22. So, last episode, we got Rui's backstory. Apparently he used to be a very frail, weak child. Couldn't even really walk. Said it was pretty difficult to do so. Hardly or never went outside. We saw in the very beginning that he did sneak outside for a second and then collapsed. And then the main demon, God, what was his name? Anyway, he showed up, offered to fix him, cure him, and made him a demon. He did not kill and eat his parents. Actually, I guess he would kill other people and eat them in the house. Because his dad found him once. And then one night, his dad anyway, his mom was there just crying. But his dad tried to kill him using a big knife. It wouldn't have worked. As we know, you need a special blade in order to kill a demon. And that knife was not it. But they would try to do it while he was asleep, but he woke up right when his dad was going to bring the knife down, and then he killed the both of them. The mom was still alive for a little bit longer than the dad, who basically apologized for not being able to give him a strong body. And then the main demon showed up again, saying that it was their fault for not accepting him, and that he should be proud of his strength. And then he went off, started his fake family, and everything happened that happened. As he got stronger, he basically wanted a family relationship where I guess he would be the younger child and everybody would try to take care of him. But he kept getting stronger and stronger, and by that point there was nobody around who was able to. So he would never get the relationship he wanted. And the stronger he got, the more he forgot about his human side and realized that what he really wanted to do was apologize to his parents for everything that he's done. And pretty much figured, that since he's been a demon, he's killed a lot of people and eaten a lot of people, that he most likely would not be able to see them again, because he would most likely be going to hell. And as he was dying, his parents show up saying that no matter where he ends up, they're going with him. That reminds me. He remembered that his dad, before he tried to bring the knife down, said that they would be joining him soon after. Meaning that he was going to kill Rui, or at least attempt to kill Rui. And then they were going to kill themselves to follow him into the afterlife. But because of his rage from them trying to kill him, he didn't hear that and just killed his dad, killed his mom, and then afterwards remembered everything. Tanjiro did his usual thing, where he smells the sorrow and everything that Rui is feeling, and as he's dissolving, puts a hand on his back, kind of comforting him, and basically treating him like any person, not a demon. When he dissolves, Giyu steps on Rui's clothes and is telling Tanjiro not to show any sympathy for a demon who's killed and eaten people. And Tanjiro kind of goes off, telling him, he puts in everything he has in order to kill a demon who has killed and eaten people. But any demon that shows any kind of remorse or regret or anything, sadness, sorrow, whatever, for what they've done, he's going to show them compassion. He's not going to treat them like some horrible creature because they were once human. Just like him. And I think it also helps. I'm sure he would do the same thing regardless, but it helps that Nezuko is there because she was a demon. He's trying to cure her, bring her back to being a human. Which he didn't get the blood. I don't blame him though, since he is hardly able to move because he switched from the water breathing to the Hinokami dance breathing. So, yeah, he was not in any kind of condition to be throwing that little thing to get some blood from Rui. Anyway, Giyu pretty much forgot who he was until that moment, because he looks down and he sees Nezuko and remembers her and realizes that these are the two people that he met 2 years ago that he didn't kill and actually sent to his trainer to be taught how to be a demon slayer. And that's when, what's her name? Is it Shinobu? Sakura? I think it's Shinobu. I can't remember. It's one of those two. She shows up and tries to kill Nezuko, but Giyu protects her and tells Tanjiro to run. Take Nezuko and run, and he'll hold her off. This is where we learn that apparently nobody likes Giyu. At least that's what she says. I don't know if she's just saying that to try to get into his head to have him make a mistake, but she's constantly telling him that nobody likes him. And he's like, I'm liked by people. But Nezuko and Tanjiro picks up Nezuko and starts running, which is very painful for him because of what I just explained earlier about him not being able to throw the little suction thing to get the blood from Rui. But he's forcing himself to run so that they can get away. However, she's not the only one who's after them. You see somebody else jumping in the trees following them and end up catching them, knocking Tanjiro to the ground and trying to kill Nezuko. He ends up stopping her by pulling on the cape she's wearing, and then Nezuko gets up and he tells her to run, and she starts going. And then she knocks Tanjiro out and starts chasing after Nezuko, who, as she was getting a sword swung at her, shrinks into her childlike form and just starts running. And then is just jumping over and under the sword as she's trying to kill her. Let's see. Giyu and Shinobu or Sakura or whatever her name is, they end up getting to the point where Giyu has her in a headlock. Kinda. I think she's got an arm like around here kind of blocking it from getting completely in. But he's basically got her like held down. And she asks him, why are you trying to protect this demon? Like, what are these people to you? And he's not answering, but she's like, look, at least give me an explanation. I need something, at least, to know, why we're fighting. And he starts off with, it was like 2 years ago. And she's all like, please don't start this story with that amount of time. Don't do that to me. And her shoe had a knife in it, like by the heel. and it comes out, and she's getting ready to kick him in the face with this knife. But the crows show, like they were kind of watching, kind of seeing the situation. And then when that was going on, one of them goes down and starts screaming, that Tanjiro and Nezuko are to be taken into custody and taken to headquarters. And it's not just him, the other one, because there was two of them, are flying around all over saying, Tanjiro and Nezuko are to be captured and taken to headquarters. And the other girl, the one that was chasing after Nezuko is kind of sitting on the ground now, just looking at her. And the girl just kind of leans down and is like, "Are you Nezuko?" I don't know. It's kind of hard to want to kill Nezuko when she just looks so cute sitting there on the ground. Inosuke, he gets picked up by some of these other Demon Slayer people that are going around, healing, like bandaging up people. And they find him hanging in the tree. And they're like, "Is this a demon? Like, why is he just hung up here?" And they start poking his head. And the mask starts moving, like, "Oh, okay, he's human. Okay, take him down. We'll bandage him up." And they're like carrying him away. And Inosuke pretty much comes to the realization that maybe he's not as strong as he thinks he is. Because he helped Tanjiro kill the mother. But that was about it. He didn't really kill any demons in this arc. He just got beat up pretty bad and saved by Giyu. Nearly killed, actually. And Zenitsu, he's bandaged up like a mummy. And actually recognizes the other girl that was chasing Nezuko and them, and sees that she's the girl that was with them at the final selection. I'm assuming she's a sister to, like, Shinobu or whatever her name is. I'm thinking she's her sister because they kind of look alike. Anyway, they take Tanjiro and Nezuko and bring them to the headquarters where they're meeting the Hashiras. And that's where it ended. So, yeah, a lot happened. It was a good episode. And now we're going to see what the leaders want with them. So, let's get into this. I know that was a long explanation, but again, there was a lot, and I actually remembered most of it. Alright, so video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.